In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Dashbook using a sales file. Some people may have a spreadsheet that contains all of their information, but others don't. They just have the sales that they receive. In this example, we'll use books. And before we do an import of sales, we have to attribute that to a customer. This particular sales are going to come from Lightning Source as an example. This is a very popular Lightning Source, a very popular print-on-demand company. We just need someone to attribute the sale to, and Lightning Source isn't going to tell you everyone who purchased it, but they will tell you all of the sales that they made in a period of time. The file we have is not a PTD or period to date, but a monthly report. So we're going to choose Lightning Source. These are maps that Dashbook comes with, but you can easily add your own to map the files that you would receive from your sales vendor distributor. I have my example that I just manufactured in the sample data of my Dropbox. And it's LSI for Noble, just a company we made up here. And let's say that the date of sales is for June. We have the customer here. Here's where you could put a currency conversion factor in case these were in a foreign currency. We're just going to use one for no conversion. We import, and it didn't find any products because this is a brand new database. This is one of the reasons we're going through this example, is because we can cheat. We can have the import sales automatically create products for us, which reduces typing. It's going to be able to fill in the product code, in this case an ISBN. It could be an ISRC if you're in music, or ASIN if you're pulling from Amazon. Product name, retail price. We're going to say auto-create. Don't worry about the retail price. Dashbook can handle a changing price. It says made the 3 products. If we had to keep a list of these, we could say open them in Notepad, but we don't, because I can just go to the products. Since I didn't have anything, everything here is what it just made. You can see we have the ISBN, the product. We haven't linked up a contributor or royalty holder, our royalties to this yet. We're going to do that in a bit. We have the price here, and you can see that for each of the 3 products that it created. You can have more than one product code for a product. So you might have an ISBN if you're selling through normal book channels. If you're selling through Amazon, they are abnormal. They like an ASIN. So you can have both product codes with the same product. So this is the product screen. I can show you some other screens. For example, the royalty holder screen. Well, we don't have any other than the company name, which is this particular company. We wouldn't want to create there. So let's go ahead and add, say, author 1. I'll just apply changes. So I can add another, author 2. Now here I can just hit OK, which will both apply and save. So now we have products. Here, products. We have royalty holders, in this case authors. They could be songwriters or producers. And royalty arrangements. Let's go ahead and create a couple of standards. Let's say we give 40% of net. This is just a textual description. So this is the actual number used for the calculating. Here's net. And I'm going to make a second one that is half of that, because we have a collaboration in this example where they each get half. That doesn't know if you're giving 30% to one and 10% for the other. So it's very simple. You just explicitly say it. So now we have both of those royalty arrangements, and that's in the royalty arrangement side. And we can go back to products and connect these up. So on the product, we can have an author. I wonder if I can black that out. And once we've connected an author, we have to apply changes to get to the royalty holder. So we choose that royalty holder of author and 40% net. And let's repeat that for book 2, except that the contributor is going to be author 2. We need to apply changes. So this is database. So this screen can pull it up readily. Author 2, also getting 40%. And here's this collaboration, is this collection. What we'll do is we'll have more than one royalty holder. Both of those. Save, go to royalties, and say author 1 gets 20%, and so does author 2. Now you'll notice that it shows the percentage here, but nothing accrued. Although we did import some supply changes, we finished here. That was all the setup. So with this setup, we have all the products, we have all the royalty holders. We just manually typed them in. We have an import ability to be able to grab more of this information if you have it in spreadsheet, as an example. And then the royalty arrangements. The import did two things. The import sales is what you would typically do periodically, like every month your sales comes in. We just used it to quick start our database. And it creates the order. That was, let me go back and show you how I did that. I just chose this icon for orders, or you can choose data orders. By default, we're going to list only the open orders, not the ones that are closed. Open orders are going to be ignored by the royalty calculation. Here's what was pulled in. We close the order. It changes to a status closed. And we can apply changes or OK, which apply changes and exit. Now we have committed that order. So if we go back, we won't see it unless we choose some other information, another filter. So back at reports, I like the royalty summary, and we can see that this first order 1, we can see the sales of each of the titles and the amount due. We can get more detail on this particular report, although there are detailed reports that I would not recommend sending. It's greater for auditing, troubleshooting. We can group by arrangement and see much more information, like the ISBN or ISRC, whichever product code you have for each of the books, along with the detail. So there's different. And you can email reports, export them as PDF and CSV, etc. And there's so much more you can do. But that's the this one demo was demonstrating importing sales and using that to create products. Thank you.